Hello, I'm Jamila Musayeva, an international social etiquette consultant and author of Etiquette books. Etiquette, the least you need to know, and afternoon tea etiquette. If you would like to order my books, please make sure to email me at info@jamilamusayeva.com. I'll link it as well down in the description box below. If you are a new viewer on my channel, here I talk about etiquette, soft skills, self-development, book reviews, sometimes beauty and fashion. So if you're interested in all of that, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back to my channel. I am delighted to see you here. Also, I've recently launched an online dining etiquette course entitled Western Formal Dining Etiquette from A to Z. It has subtitles available in Spanish, Arabic, and English. If you would like to purchase the course, you can find the link down in the description box below. As well, if you would like to become my patron for Etiquette Movie Club or for a book club, you can also find the link below. This video was inspired by JQ's 10 essential items that you cannot live without. I've been binge watching those videos and I thought, why not let me shoot a video about 10 essential items that I love to have on daily basis, and I can technically survive, but let's say it's very difficult to. So without further ado, let's look at my 10 daily essential items. First things first, as anyone who is a person of our generation, I can't imagine my life without my phone, and I can't imagine my life without my laptop. You probably have seen this case a lot in a lot of my selfies that I take on Instagram in between work meetings in the mirror. So this laptop case has been with me for a really long time, as well as my absolute favorite laptop that has been with me for a really long time as well. It's a MacBook Air, and it's funny because a lot of the new versions of applications are not compatible with this MacBook anymore, but I'm not giving up on it because this MacBook is the one that I wrote both of my books with, and it's a very special one for me, and I promise I'll keep it for as long as it can function until it really crashes down. I'll be using this MacBook. It's super light, very easy to carry around, and I also love this laptop case because it fits a lot of things inside. So I carry the laptop, the charger, the headphones, sometimes one of my notebooks in here, and sometimes I'll put my phone and just carry this as a bag also a wallet fits perfectly here, so I will carry this around in between the meetings. And it's great because it's really malleable, so you can actually really just put it like this and fit into pretty much every bag of a size medium and large. So this laptop and my phone are always with me, and I consider them as one item because I either have to be on my phone with a client or over the laptop. So I either do Zoom over the phone or Zoom in my laptop. As a person that works with international clients and a person that works as an etiquette teacher, consultant, as well as an author, I always have to have some kind of a technology nearby so I can always communicate with my students and my clients abroad. So this is super important in my daily life. Next important essential items for me are scents. I'm a huge fan and an avid collector of candles and incense sticks. If you have been following me on Instagram, as well as some of my older videos where I talk about aromatherapy, it is a huge part of my life. I'm very scent oriented, and I love having incense sticks around. There are different kinds that I like, and I'm a huge collector of candles. So if anyone ever gifts me a candle, it can never go wrong. There are particular brands that I personally really love, but then I'm always open to trying out new candles and different scents and different textures. I'll show you a little bit of my candle collection, so to speak, glimpses from my house and the candles. But the ones that I've selected for this video is one by Byredo. It's called Woods. I really like the brand, and there are two scents that I love. It's the Woods and the Bibliothèque one. The Bibliothèque one is actually in my library shelf. So these two are the scents that I truly love. And I also recently just purchased a Jo Malone Myrrh and Tonka scent, which I think is a new one. That's what I've been told. It's a very interesting, a very deep scent, and I don't really know how to describe it. It's very difficult for me to describe the scent, but I'm very much the kind of a person that will do the purchase by smelling something first. So it's not necessarily, it could be just my mood that went along with this scent currently that I selected this candle. So these are the two ones that I personally currently love, but of course as my mood, as my personality changes, also the scents that I like also change. So scents and candles are very important for me, and I can't imagine going by with a day without lighting up a candle or an incense stick. Next, another item that you often see on most of my Instagram posts, because they're always with me, are the 3 notebooks that I adore. These are just, the things that I carry around pretty much every day. Each of these notebooks is for something different. So you've been asking me for the size of this. I think this is just a small size. This notebook is by Hermès. So you see that the leather is super soft. It's very malleable. So you can actually do like this and fit into even a smallest bag. And this is the kind of a planner I have with me when I go to meet clients, or I'm talking about something. I want to have it around for really quick notes. Nothing serious is in this one. And what is the best part is that the inside can always be changed. So what you do is you just purchase the inside and just refill it with new paper, and the leather stays with you forever. So it's an investment piece. If you buy one, you can use it forever, and all you have to do is just find the refill paper. So this is for my daily things. This is a rather new agenda that I just like how it goes along with my laptop case. I haven't yet written a lot of things, and this one is for like bigger goals and bigger aspirations in my life. It's a very special one, so I'm very careful and very, I guess in a way, stingy with using the papers of this one. Again, the great part about this kind of agendas is that you once invest into the leather piece, and then the insides you can always refill. And this one is the star of my Instagram. A lot of people are asking about the color, are asking about the size. I think this is like a large size, and this is a color taupe, or I don't know, brown, maybe I'm mispronouncing. And the really fun part of this agenda is that it has an inside pocket, so you can put like business cards here, or even your credit card, and you can put some notes in here. I have some cutouts from various magazines that I really liked, images that I liked. And then again, the inside is always refill, which is great. You can just buy the refill paper, and the leather itself is an investment. This notebook is for my YouTube video ideas, for my collaboration ideas. These are like more detailed, in-depth explanations of the things I want to do. So each notebook has a specific purpose in my life, so to speak. When I'm going to meet a client, for example, I rarely carry the bigger notebooks because they have a lot of my personal ideas in them. But if I'm alone working, I'll definitely take the notebook where I can just, brainstorm and things of creative ideas I want to come up with. And I think a good way of separating your ideas based on notebook is that sometimes, people write their personal information, personal ideas, and, very specific things about themselves in a notebook where they also write their business ideas. And so when you're out and about with people and you go through the notebook, people can see things that you've written. So it's good to separate personal from business, and that's what I'm doing with my notebooks as well. So far I've covered 3 items, and the 4th item, or rather items that I always carry, and I've grouped them together into one, are books. I always have always with me my own books, the Afternoon Tea Etiquette and Etiquette 1. I know I always say this, that I'm an author of 2 books. I'm very proud of that, and I always carry my books with me for various purposes. It's sometimes I have classes online, when I'm running around, and I'll have classes in between, so I always have my books around for that purposes, so I can read through them and guide the student. Also, I really like meeting people and sometimes gifting them my books when I want to have a special kind of relationship with a person. I want to get to know them better, or I really like the person from meeting them. So this is my way of appreciating the person and showing that I really enjoy their company. So I always have my books with me at all times, even when I travel. And then I always have something to read, always. One in my bag, one on my bedstand, one in my library. I always have books around. Sometimes I'm reading a couple of books at the same time, simultaneously. Other times when I really like the book, I just carry it around with me everywhere I go. The current book that I'm reading is called The Nudge. So far, so good. I've just started. I'll let you know if I consider this book interesting enough. I will make a video, a book review on this book. But so far, it's an interesting book, and carrying a book with me is an essential part of my daily routine. Next on the list of essentials is an SPF cream with a tinted color in it. It's by Shiseido. It's SPF 50 and it is very water resistant and super quick dry, which was very essential for me because I don't like when SPF cream just stays on your skin and feels sticky and uncomfortable. So this is a newest discovery of mine, and ever since I've discovered this, I actually stopped using any kind of BB or CC cream. I just use this on a daily basis. So even for today's video, I just have this one on. I don't have any foundation, no BB cream or CC cream on my face, which I think is great because then I just allow my skin to kind of breathe, and then on a much more, packed day when I have photo shoot and I have a video shoot and meeting with clients, only then I'll resort to using a BB cream or foundation, a light one. So this is a daily essential. I can just put this one and have no makeup, just this, both as an under eye corrector, full face coverage, as well as SPF protection. Next essentials when it comes to makeup and pampering myself is this Caudalie Eau de Beauté, which is a mist. It just smells amazing, and because I'm so much into smells, it means so much to me. I just spray it on my face on a regular, in the morning, during the daytime, while I'm studying, and I want this freshness, or on my pillow when I'm about to go to sleep. So this is with me practically every day and everywhere. I have been using it for quite a bit of time. I think I watched once a video on YouTube called French Pharmacy Essentials, and that's when I discovered this, and ever since I bought one, I kept on buying and rebuying it. So I really like it, both for the texture, for how my skin feels afterwards, but most importantly for the scent of it. And this is the daily item that I have around with me throughout the day. Staying on a topic of beauty and taking care of myself, an important essential item in my daily use is eye drops. This is by Lumify. I actually found about these drops in one of the YouTube videos of a woman. I don't remember her name yet, but I think I'm subscribed to her channel. She's an older lady, about over the age I think of 60, and she's American, and she does really interesting makeup and nighttime care, morning time care, skin routines. I love watching her videos. They're very therapeutic for me, and she actually recommended this eye drops called Lumify. They are good with they decrease the redness in your eye. They also make your eyes glow in a way a little bit. Again, I don't know how that works, but it's a redness reliever eye drops. And because on a daily basis I am either typing, writing on my phone, my laptop, or reading, I tend to get redness by the end of the day, and especially also when I wake up in the morning, my eyes tend to get red. So I have to apply eye drops in the morning, first thing in the morning, and then again I'll reapply it in the afternoon whenever I feel like my eyes have become a lot more tired and I feel like my eyes become smaller in a way. I don't know how that works, but this drops really help to open up the gaze. So Lumify, thank you. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just really like the drops. Still on the topic of taking care of myself, is an important essential item for my daily use are my hand creams. Again, because I am teaching, I think it also comes from the profession that you do. I gesture a lot using my hands. I point to things, I show things. So hands are extremely important for me. It's important for me to have well manicured nails and to have really soft and really gentle hands. So I can't imagine my day go by without applying hand cream. This is my Chanel La Crème de Main. La Crème Main. This is the best hand cream that I've ever used. I love it. It makes your hand feel like you have some kind of a glove over. This is like my must-have, and I know it's more on a range of more expensive creams, so this is something I recommend, but again, it depends on your budget. The other two, I guess, less expensive hand creams that I also truly like is this by Zelensky and Rosen. It's a black pepper, amber, and neroli. This has a fantastic scent. I just can't explain how beautiful the scent is, and it's actually made in Tel Aviv. It's a really very organic, I think, brand. I've used some of their scents and shampoo, and I really liked it. So This is another one I recommend, and this is by Ivoire, from Switzerland. It's a hand cream with shea butter, olive oil, and aloe vera, and it scents as lavender, vanilla, and patchouli. This is great, especially when you're about to go to sleep. Just applying it on your hands and just leaving your hands by your nose just makes you want to fall asleep really fast. I truly recommend. Again, the last two ones are a little bit less expensive, so if you're looking at some kind of hand cream recommendations, then those two are my recommendations to you. The final item, but not the last one in today's video, is the one that I just use on a daily basis, and I always have it in my bag. Even if there's only two things that I'll carry, wallet, then the second one will definitely be my perfume. I carry this in a little pouch like this so that no one can see what perfume I'm using. This pouch is from Hermès, some kind of accessory, I guess, was bought in this. I just reuse it as a perfume pouch. Also, it protects the perfume from getting spilled in my bag and being seen. So it's very subtle. I just open the top a little bit, pull out the perfume, apply it, and then close it. So this is my personal trick. You can use it. You're welcome. And the final item for today's essentials for me is a cup of coffee. I love drinking coffee. I love making coffee for myself. It's almost like a ritual for me early in the morning. And sometimes I do drink coffee in late afternoon, which is probably not a great idea, but I fall asleep easily, so coffee doesn't really hurt me, or I guess maybe it does, but I just calm down by the whole ritual of making coffee, brewing coffee. And I love to take my coffee plain, without any sugar, any milk. I just add a little bit of cinnamon on top, which gives it extra flavor that I truly love. And I also, I guess, together with a cup of coffee, I really enjoy selecting a cup that speaks to my mood that day or complements my attire that day. You probably again have seen some pictures from my Instagram posts. I really like matching my cup to my outfit. This is a very special cup actually that I brought recently in my trip in Milan. It's from one of their really famous patisseries that are very good at making really interesting pastries, as well as very popular for their coffee. I love their cups, and these cups were for sale, so I got one, and it always reminds me of Milan anytime I'm drinking it at home. And I just love collecting cups and brewing myself a fresh cup of tea and enjoying it in a beautiful mug or a cup. Thank you so much for watching this video until the very end. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it brought you a little bit closer to me and who I am as a person. Please let me know down in the comment section below what are your favorite essential daily items, and do let me know some of your video suggestions. I love reading your feedback and your comments. I read them myself, I take notes, and I would be more than happy to shoot new videos for you upon your suggestions. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!